Hello, I'm Bood and welcome to episode 7 of the Scarf My Father Wore, my Stockport County FM20 Let's Play. As always, thanks for joining me. Make sure, if you're enjoying the series, you're here. It's episode 7, you must be. Make sure you smash the like button for me. It really helps me out. If you really want to help me out, you can always become a patron. That would be massive. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. And yeah, big episode today, really. We've got a bit to get through. I've got through quite a few games. I'm going to have a good live comp, hopefully, against a good team that I was the manager of recently. So I think, yeah, it should be quite exciting. A real good test for us. Before we do get into it, I just want to remind you that I've got a rebuild out at the minute with Dundee United. Make sure you go and check that out. Loving that save as well. Proper loving it. Scotland, you can't beat it. Right, enough of that. Let's get into the county. So it's been a few days since episode 6. I wanted to leave it a few days. I've been working all weekend as well, and I had to make the Dundee United episode 1. And I wanted to see how the series settled view-wise. Views always drop off, especially with series like this. Although I do want to keep on making it because I really enjoy it. But I just wanted to see how it settled. Let people catch up just in case they'd fallen behind. And this is a cheeky catch-up. Last episode live we played Wimbledon away. It was an okay game. I'm hoping today is going to be a really exciting live com. Fingers crossed. I did play quite a few games, and I won't tell you who the live com is going to be just yet. You'll find out soon enough. But we had quite a lot of few games to get through. We had the League Cup second round, the EFL Trophy, a couple of group games in that, and lots of tough league games. And we started well, haven't we? Could we keep that form going? And could we stay in the playoffs? Well, we're going to find out. But a lot of people said this to me. Some people mentioned it in the comments. And I believe it as well. That League 2 isn't the hardest league. I found it sometimes it can be quite easy to jump straight out of the National and do well straight away in League 2. I don't think there's much difference. Not a lot of money. Everyone's scraping for free players. But it's still a great league to play in. And there's some great teams. So before we do find out what's happened, I just want to talk about some sad news with Stockport County in real life. Stockport have released a few players, or they've not re-signed the contracts in real life. They've signed a lot of the big-time players to new contracts, and if you follow them on Twitter, which I highly recommend you do, great club, go and support them. They're signing loads of exciting players. They've got that new owner, like I told you about at the start of this series, and I think they're going down. They want younger players, more professional players, when the season kicks off next year. I think they really want to get out of the league. I hope they do. And they're going down that way. But two of the big-time players they've let go. One of them's Paul Turnbull. I know he's 31. Maybe he's at the wrong age. But this is his third stint at Stockport. Now, he started his career at Stockport. We're talking Stockport in League 1. So he played League 1, League 2. He was at County when they won League 2. Went back up to League 1. And then obviously he's left. He's had a varied career at different teams. Came back on loan for his second stint. And obviously he's come back recently. And he's been playing solidly now for the last couple of years. So, I mean, he's been a great servant. And it's really sad to see him go. But personally, this next one, well sad about it. Jim Gannon and the board have decided not to renew Sammy's contract. Sam Walker, my friend's little brother, has been released. Or his contract's not been renewed in real life. I mean, he is 33. He's probably at the wrong side. But the fans love him. Big outcry on Twitter of their admiration for him. So I don't know where he's going to go next year. I mean, personally, me and his brother think he should go back to Curzon. As you can see by his history, he's a Curzon legend, and he is in fact a Curzon legend. You can see maybe my head's in the way, but he is a Curzon legend. And I mean, I know they're not the biggest team in the world, but they play at a good level. He's getting on a bit, isn't he? I want him to go there. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but good luck to Sam Walker in real life. In the virtual world, I'm keeping him. I'm hoping we can get him on the staff when he retires. So let's jump forward and have a look what we've been getting up to. And we were in the second round of the Carabao Cup, the League Cup, and we're at home and we drew Carlisle, very good club, and we beat them with 2 Connor Stanley goals. Not only did we beat them, we were well better than them. Going to the third round, this is, I mean, you don't want to go on massive cup runs, you just want to try and survive in the Football League, but surely it's good for us, financially maybe, reputation-wise. Bit of fun, and it gets better. I mean, Wigan are struggling in real life, even though they just absolutely annihilated Hull not so long ago, about 25-0. But, you know, they're still a good side. It's Wigan. And we've just beaten them 2-1. Danny Lloyd in the 4th minute. And Dilly Dilly Ding Dong. That's his nickname. That's what the fans sing. We sing that song, Dilly Dilly Ding Dong. That's what they sing. It's nothing to do with me, that. Now, maybe we kind of, they had twice as many chances. We had a bit more of the ball. But we beat them. And this was a fantastic game. Super happy. And we're still in it. And we've drawn our arch rival. This is the team Stockport County fans hate the most. They hate these more than United, anyone. They hate Man City. It's their #1 rival. Because they're about the same size club, really. It's just City have got money now. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going up against Pep in the next round. Hopefully B teams it sticks all the kids out there. I doubt he will. I've got a feeling we're going to get annihilated. We're also in the leasing.com trophy, the EFL trophy, in Group D. And I thought it was going to be quite a tough group. I thought Leeds United and the under-23s had put up a good fight. And they did. It was a pretty even game. And we scored 2 goals quite close to each other. They scored early, but yeah, we did it. And I want to do well in this. In fact, I'd love to win it. I'd love to win something like this year. Our other game was against Bolton, another team that's struggling. Fantastic stadium. I haven't been there for ages. I went to watch an Oasis concert there years ago. And then my wife, it's quite an important job, and she was helping out with a new store on the retail park right next to it. So I went to pick her up from work and then went for a Nando's. And you just sat there looking up and freaking... I still call it the Reebok Stadium. It's called the University of Bolton Stadium. It's just looking at you, and it's a beautiful little stadium. So this is the group at the moment. We played 1-2, and I think we've beaten both the hardest teams. Barrow, of course, I know they won the league last year, and we came up through the playoffs, but I think we're better than Barrow. And we've qualified anyway, so I might even B-team it and take a risk with Barrow, because who cares? Who cares? We're through. Although I would like to maybe try and guarantee we go top, because I'm hoping we do get an easier opponent, because I want to win it. I want to win it. Over to the league, and how we're doing? Well, we're 10th. I was saying I'd love to have stayed in them playoffs, but this is still a tough league. I still think we're doing better than anyone expected. Played 12, we've won 5 games, drawn 2, and we've lost 5. 17 points, so 3 points off the playoffs. You don't want to. I know I've done it quite a few times with says where you go up and you go up and you go up, but it can get harder and harder for you. Sometimes it's good to stay where you are. But then I don't just want to stay where I am, because I like to try and be successful. It's a catch-22 thing, innit? Just try and do as well as I can in every game. And I think 10th is pretty solid. And today's game, if you figured out who we're playing yet, which you should have, because I think it tells you somewhere next to me, we're going to be playing Salford today. Now, we're playing Salford because I did a series recently, a Director of Football Challenge series, about 8 episodes I think it was. If you've not seen it, go check it out. Where the class of 92 were in charge and they made all the decisions. I just managed the team. I didn't make any signings or anything. I enjoyed it, and so quite like the idea of playing them. And when it got to the stage of playing them, like today, and you see that we're in 10th and they're in 9th, makes it even more special. Plus, we're at home. We're at Edgeley Park. A quick look at how we're doing defensively, and it's not too bad, not too shabby. I know we look quite low there, but I think we joined 8th. With 13 goals conceded, which is, only 2 more than the team in second. When it comes to scoring goals, we're about the same as everyone else. It's just Forest Green are on fire. They have a goal machine this year. This is my squad arrangement average rating, and people slag Sam Walker off. But he's a good player. I know he's just good in this game, and he's working in his tactic of mine. It doesn't matter how fancy it is, he likes it, and he's played for me, and he was my best player. And this is not me being biased, because he's my mate's little brother. This is just a fact. But he's injured. With a slip disc. I suffer with a slip disc. I've been suffering with it for 5 years. I've not been able to run for 5 years. Can't really ride my bike like I used to. Anything impact absolutely devastates me, no matter how much painkillers I'm on. So I was worried about this. I don't know how the game is going to reflect that on him, but I think at his age now, with a slip disc, maybe that is the end for him. Maybe. I'll still give him a chance, and I'll keep him at the club. I want him to be a staff member. Elsewhere with the squad, though, I've got some really good players that are doing it for me. Connor Stanley, Liam Hogan, Elliot Osborne, who is playing more centrally now, especially with Walker out. He's been playing in the middle. Last year he was a right winger. But we're doing all right. Goals are a bit spread out. Dilly Dilly Ding Dong is doing okay, so I'm happy. I can't lie. Liam Cullen's okay. He looks really good. I thought he was going to be a bit better, but he has been floating. Been playing him on the left as well. Finances, yeah. It's what it is, isn't it? We'll be totally fine though. I'm not worried about the money because I'm not looking at buying players. It's all about frees and loans, but I love that wheeler dealer thing. Similar to my rebuild with Dundee United, it's wheeler dealing, and I love it. So much fun building a team with nothing. Before we get into today's game, though, let's have a look at the results in the league so far. And it's a lovely rainbow. A lot of red going on. A couple of cheeky little yellows or ambers or oranges, whatever you want to call it. But we've had some really good results. Southend, Port Vale, Oldham, great club Oldham. Obviously battering Swindon 5-1. Some really, really good results and some really disappointing ones, but that's what I love this. I love the battle about this league, and I reckon it is going to be a battle all year long where form kind of goes out the window. You go into one game and you're just amazing, and you go to the next game and you're like, what? What's happened? Here we are with the match preview, and even though it's at Edgeley, they're favourites. Screw you, bookies. Screw you, arseholes. Anyway. Salford, you're coming to a proper club now, proper stadium. I know yours is all new, the Peninsula, with your 20 fans. We're a proper football club. Welcome to Edgeley, and these are the team lineups. They have got some decent players. Some I don't know, because obviously it's a different save than mine. My team's doing pretty well, and on the day they're very good. Hinchcliffe's been in goal because Stevens, who probably would be playing, he's knackered, he's injured. Gorman, my backup's carrying an injury. Liam, my number one striker, he's coming back from an injury. There's a few situations like that. So it probably is my best team, and they've been playing well. So thank you for all the support on this series. Like I said, views always drop off with these for me. But it is good that some of you do come back. And, I'll probably take a bigger hit on this series than I maybe would on others, because I really like Stockport. And this is more a thing I'm doing for me. I want to play as Stockport. I want to do well with Stockport and have a bit of fun for a couple of months. Do you know what I mean? These aren't hard to make. So we can do this together, and even if it only ends up 300 of you or something watching it, we'll watch it together, we'll do it together. We'll be in it together. Here's Lloydie. Don't know what he's doing then, he should have passed it across. While we're waiting, Michelle's looking beautiful today, by the way. Michelle, what should everyone do? What should all the boys and girls do at home? That's right. Listen to Michelle. She speaks wise words. Anyway, come on the boys. Come on. Shall I demand more? The one and only shout out I ever use. I demand more. I demand more. There I am. Look, demanding more. In my blue trackie. I used to always be suited and booted. Now whatever club I'm at, I go full colours. Like when I was at Palermo, I had full pink. Oh, cheeky. 1-0. Dilla ding dong. Well, I'm happy with this. Hey, are you happy? If you're happy, like me and Michelle keep saying, smash the like button. Thank you very much. And if you're bored and you've not checked it out, go and check out my Dundee rebuild. Starting off in the Championship, not got any money. Got a good striker though. Here we go. Burton, very good right back. Oh, it's 2. It's 2. Danny Lloyd. What is it? He's only like 4'2". Get in. Oh, it's rocking here at Edgeley. You want to wear the Chidland. Guy with the drum is banging the shit out of that drum. Everyone's singing the freaking Scarf My Father Wore. This is a big game, this. Especially, we've got a few ex-Salford lads. Big game. Big game. Love it. Salford get back into it. No! We're defending like heroes. It's half time. And if you look at the stats, you think it's quite an even game. They've only managed one shot on target out of 7. Pathetic. And we're winning 2-0. Now, I don't know if any of you are into cars and you maybe follow a guy called DMO DJ. Got about 250,000 subscribers. He does races, he does car meetups, all that stuff I used to be into 20 years ago. Good cross. Anyway, he's from Telford, which is a mile away from me. I live in a little town in East Manchester. Came home from work yesterday, couldn't get home. All the roads are closed off. I had to go around a million different back streets to come to my own little tiny street, which is a lovely street by a forest with a freaking police helicopter hovering over it. Because if you just go through that forest, there's a tiny little industrial estate where some guy owns a body shop and decided to have a car meet up. This YouTuber's jumped onto it. Ends up with 10,000 people behind there. 1,000 cars. All day long it was just revving, backfiring, screeching, drag racing. The town basically got closed off because of it. I mean, someone's going to get shit for it. Insane. Few people live up there. There's a little old lady lives up there through the woods in a little terraced house. Apparently shitting herself. It would be. I mean, it's DMO DJ as in DEEJAY. He's got a YouTube channel, although the video's not on there. If you go on his Instagram, you'll see it all. I mean, it was crazy. 20 years ago, I'd have loved it. I've been up there having a spliff. I mean, I used to go to him 20 years ago. I used to have like an XR2, I've had a Honda Civic, all that when I was younger. I am 40. Do you know what I mean? But when you're a bit older, the kids can't settle. And my mum lives on the same street. Come on, boys, come on. Make it 3, make it 3. We're on a family barbecue. So we're all having a family barbecue in Garden. All you can hear is drag racing. So they're going off mental around here. People complaining and all that. But yeah, go check it out. That was just there. Made 2 changes. I want Liam to get match fit. He's fit now. He just needs match fitness because, like the bookie says, he's a good odd to score goals, and I think he will score goals. So he's gone up top. Dilla Ding Dong's gone out on the right. I brought Stanley off the right, and I brought Turnbull in put him on in the middle. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it don't backfire. Good bit of defending, Zamora. Come on, boys. You can do it. Put your back into it. We're doing all right, aren't we? Hogan then with a right clearance. Could have done with this defending yesterday at Wembley with United. Dave De Gea. I don't know if you're a United fan. If you're a Manchester United fan, let me know in the comments. Are you thinking it's time we move on from Dave? Been a great servant. I think it's time to go and switch up to Dean Henderson, who played for County for a season on loan. And I watched one. So I did a vlog. If you go right to the beginning of my channel, you'll find a match day vlog at Stockport County I did 4 years ago, just before I started YouTube. I went with my mate to do a bit of scouting, get a bit of footage, and I vlogged the whole match against Curzon Ashton. And Dean Henderson was in goal. But I've tried to concentrate. See, I'm just doing that. I just did it to prove it. Overwhelmed. That's why don't use shout outs because they don't fucking work. What's wrong with saying concentrate? Couple of minutes left. We're winning 2-0. Concentrate, boys. What's wrong with saying that? Nothing, is it? But it don't work. We're holding on and we're defending pretty well. But we'll see what happens. Anything can happen in football. And they are pushing. They are trying to get back into it. Let's see if they can. This is some good football. And what a goal. What a goal that was. Well, despite that late comeback, and what a fantastic goal that was from Salford. A lot of late pressure from them. Statistically, you know, it looked really, really even. Like I said, they only had one shot at one point. They really came at us at the end. We won gone. 2 goals was enough. Here we are with the table after that mint game. I loved it. And we're 8th. Only a point away now from Stevenage. And sneaking back in them playoffs. Still a possibility. We just need to keep trying our best to hopefully pick up a few extra points here and there. But yeah, fantastic result for us that. Really, really good result. And I'm still really pleased how it's going. Welcome back into the office, and we've all got smiles on our faces here at Edge of the Park today. Hopefully you have, and you're going to smash that like button. But thank you just for taking time out your day to share this with me. I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I do. Make sure you get involved in the comments, and if you haven't watched me Dundee United save yet, go and watch it, because episode 2 hopefully will be out the day after this is released. I'm hoping, if everything in my life goes to plan. So yeah, I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe. Take care of you and your family. Lots of love from me and my family to you. You absolute sexy beast. You're the sexiest beast I know. I'll see you for episode 8. Should be a good one. Bye.